So we're back, now that the pre-release weekend is done. I can finally use some of the boosters that I won to enter other drafts. I'm going to apologise in advance because I'm loaded with a cold just now, so my Scottish accent is probably going to sound a whole lot raspier than it usually does. This pack's not very interesting, in fact it's just plain bad. Pay 1 life, draw a card. What do we think of this unlimited? Ugh. This is just bad, we don't like it. It's not terrible, it's not the best charm. My favourite card in this pack is the Trestle Troll. So I think we're going to go with a troll here. It's cheap, it regenerates, and it can block flyers. Now from this pack, the other guy's taking whatever the rare was, but this guy is definitely the best card in this pack. I mean, that being said, there's lots of flyers as well. That's how I started drafting years ago, before I got any good at the game. I was told that if you're ever in doubt about drafts, just pick the flyers. But I think we're going to take this guy and see what comes our way. It's important not to get too tied up in what colour you want to be, especially around about your first or second or third pick. You need to kind of see what's getting passed to you. Unfortunately, there's not an awful lot getting passed to me. Rest in peace. It's certainly going to be in everybody's sideboard in standard, but it's not limited card worth. Target creature's unblockable. This is a not bad ability. Again, I mean, this guy, if we're in Rakdos in red, we can play him, and he's got a few tricks. The patrol's nice, but I've not seen any other Azorius colours coming round. I think we're going to need to take the Blaster Coil guy and hope that it gets better rapidly. Another poor pack, unfortunately. We're not getting past an awful lot of strong black, or it might just be that, 3 picks in, there's not a lot of strong black. We definitely want to try and get the use out of this guy. The Trestle Troll I'm happy to forget about, but I would quite like to be playing a kind of fast aggro deck. I think we go and we take the Grim Roustabout here, because if I go with green for the Trestle Troll, I can play him. If I go with red for the Hellflare, I can play him. So we're going to take the Roustabout. I also think this guy's stronger than the 2-1 Haster. So we get another Trestle Troll, Deviant Glee, which is, it's not terrible, it gets your damage through. I hate static enchantments though, I hate them. This isn't an awful card, like I say, it gets your damage through. But it's not going to be my pick here. We're going to take the Trestle Troll. The Deviant Glee will quite probably swing. Right, Slime Molden is still here, which is ridiculous. Phantom General's still here, which would suggest we don't have a lot of token guys picking up tokens to my right. So if I'm passing this to my left, we definitely take Slime Molden here. Destroy the evidence again, it's just one of those cards that doesn't do very much in limited. The crocodile's got to be the pick here. We seem to be getting not bad Golgari stuff now. The options are between the Slithering Scorpion and the Giant Growth, but I think this is by far the stronger card. 4 mana 2/2 with Death Touch isn't horrible, and you can scavenge it for really cheap, so we're going to take that. Another Roustabout or a Drew's Deliverance. Well, so far I don't have anything that makes tokens other than Slime Molding, so I'm happy to pass the populated stuff and take the other Roustabout. From this pack, these guys have been a pain in the ass recently to play against. A 6 mana 5/4 haster. But I'm not going into red now. Excuse me, that was the... Oh, I guess we're taking that card anyway. Nothing interesting in this pack. We'll take the Mind Drop. And the guy that kills flyers, he'll do. Draw a card. And this world's worst card, Urban Burgeoning. Right, oh come on! This isn't that great. I mean, yes, it's a flyer with Unleash, so potentially it's a 7/6. But, oh no, it does have trample. I was going to say the downfall is it doesn't have trample. If you give it a counter, it does. So do we want to go into red here? Do we think we can do that? Black, green and red. It's perfectly feasible, I suppose. Or we'll get another Hellhole Flare. Who's equally strong. We're going to take the Chaos Imps though. The Guild Mage is ridiculously strong. This Guild Mage and the Selesnya Guild Mage, I don't think I could ever justify passing. The only reason that it wouldn't be first picked is if there was a bomb rare in the pack, because these are bombs in themselves. So this is probably going to be my pick here. This is also really good. 3 mana 3/1 drop that retains. The spawn is okay. Not for us, not for us. No, the only there's 3 cards here that interest me: the spawn, the Guild Mage, and the Gate. But the Guild Mage is by far the pick. Okay, what have we got here? Not a lot by the looks of things. The 3 mana 3/4 can be difficult to deal with, certainly. Difficult. The toughness is pretty good when you unleash it. Annihilating Fire is interesting, but it's double red. I don't know how heavy red I'm going to be going, but I don't have any other removal here as of yet, so I think we're probably going to pick this. And even if I don't end up playing it, it's one removal spell I've taken off of my opponents. The Rakdos Charm is the worst by far, so I'm happy to pass that. Traitorous Instinct, this is interesting. It's a good trick. This guy is pretty good as well. Just a solid 2-drop. But I think we take the Traitorous Instinct here. But then, how likely is that to come back round? Because I have seen them getting passed. Despite the fact that the Stressful Toll was my first pick in the first pack, I don't want more than 2 of them. So, we're going to take the Traitorous Instinct. Lots of red in this pack, let's see if it's any good though. Right, 7 mana, first strike haste. He's just a beater, I suppose. We get another Annihilating Fire. Perilous Shadow, I'm not in love with. This guy's strong. 3/3 first strike for 3. Oh, we're going to take the other Annihilating Fire. More removal the better. Pyro Convergence. Whenever you cast a multicoloured spell, deals 2 damage to target creature or player. So how many multicoloured spells do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not brilliant, is it? We could take the Golgari Keyrune, gives me a bit of ramp. Or the Spawn. I'm probably more in love with the Spawn here than I am the Keyrune. So we're going to go with the Spawn. Oak Street Innkeeper's no good. Treasure Find, this isn't too bad. If you've been watching my videos, it won me a game because I managed to get this Guild Mage back out of the graveyard. So it's definitely a playable card. The Jailbreaker's not bad, 4/4 for 4. If we can get a gate. Golgari Longlegs, it's definitely pickable. We're going to go with the Longlegs, I think. Apologies. From this pack, we're just looking at the cheap 2-drop. Nothing else for us. Probably the Guild Gate here in terms of fixing. And I don't mind taking the Guild Gate again. Now the question, this is the only card that we might possibly play, but this guy will get played against us and I don't like him. So I'm going to take that. This guy wheeled, which is good. We'll take Survey the Wreckage, although it's not going to get played. We're looking for a pretty solid pack 3. Niv Mizzet. Now that's unfortunate that I'm not in blue at all, is it? Whenever it deals damage to a player, draw a card. 2 mana, it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. We've got the Keyrune, we get the Augur Spree, which we're probably not going to see again. Explosive Impact, we're probably not going to see again. Ah, this couldn't have been pack 1, could it? Let's see how much Niv Mizzet's going for. Two and a half. It's 2. See, the problem is that with this set, because no one's really got into the metagame as such, the values aren't accurate. We're going to go with Augur Spree and pass Niv Mizzet. He's not useful to our deck at all. And again, I'm doing these videos and I need to I'm trying to make the best deck possible with the cards I open, so I don't really want to be hate drafting or rare drafting when I can avoid it. Nothing of interest in this pack for us bar this guy or this guy, but we're not too into green at the moment. We've only got, well, we we're getting 9. But black is certainly the bigger colour, so we're going to take the Reveler. I think it's more likely that we're going to have the mana to play it. Right, we've got another Sleuth Scorpion, another Spawn, another Traitorous Instinct. What do we prefer in this? Probably the removal, the creature that removes and pumps something else up. Although I like this land, especially if I've got guys with Scavenge. But then this guy makes Intimidate, so yeah, we take the Scorpion here. This guy's definitely pickable now that we've got a gate. So yes, this is the pick here. The only card of interest to me here is this one, or the Foil Swamp. The Foil Plains, sorry, Swamp. But no, we take the Shred Freak. The Blister Coil guy, I'm not running that many instants, so he's not that big a deal. These creatures are just bad. Probably another Aerial Predation. That gets rid of Niv Mizzet if he comes back round to be against this. This guy's double green when we're looking for double red on turn 3, double green on turn 4. That's optimistic, but he's really the only pickable card here. Another Trestle Troll? No, I don't think so. Another Instinct? Yeah, we'll go with another Traitorous Instinct. More flying removal, do you know? Yes, it's not going in the main deck, but if we come up against Azorius or something, then we're sorted. This is the most obscure card I've ever seen. We're going to take the guy that populates. And we'll take the land that I like. I suppose this guy, it's not terrible. We'll pick up a Glee. Mindrot's not bad as a 23rd card in your deck, quite a lot of the time, in limited anyway. Card advantage is such a huge thing, so being able to knock 2 of his cards out of his hand on turn 3 is pretty good, but it's definitely not something that's going in a deck straight away. So I always start with putting in the guys that are definitely getting played. Aerial guys aren't, she's not, he is, that might be, that is, that might be, he is, we want these in. No. Okay, okay, let's have a look and see what this curve is going like before I hit black. Right, so in terms of a curve it's not bad. In terms of mana wise it's pretty bad though. It's pretty tough mana wise. The only fixing we've really got is the guild gates, so they're both definitely in. Now what is the 23rd card here? We've got 16 creatures already. This guy scavenges, tramples, and he's pretty well costed. Yeah. Let's go with him. Add the land, this will be interesting. 5, 5 and 5. I'm going to take out this guy, double green. I'm just not happy with it. And believe it or not, I'm going to put in a cremate. And we're going to knock out a green and put in a swamp here. No, we're not. Sorry guys, this is, the mana is important to get right. Fifteen red symbols, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 black symbols, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's probably about right, to be honest. I mean, with the guild gates giving me black and red, it's actually 6 swamps, 6 mountains, 5 forests, which is what we're looking for. Yeah, we need to go with it. It could have been better, could have been worse. I've yet to win with a Rakdos type deck. So here's hoping, and we'll see you in game 1.